Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue military pressure until all hostages are released, and further warned that future negotiations with Hamas will take place only under fire.
Israel will fight, and Israel will win. We will bring our people home, and we will destroy Hamas. We will not relent until we achieve all these vital goals, and we will not rest until we give our country a future of peace, prosperity, and hope.
Netanyahu also urged Palestinians in Gaza to avoid any contact with Hamas and get out of harm's way. He put the blame squarely on Hamas for the present situation.
Hamas refused offer after offer to release our hostages. In the past 2 weeks, Israel did not initiate any military action in the hope that Hamas would change course. Well, that didn't happen.
The United States has also blamed Hamas for the resumption of hostilities, saying they bear total responsibility for the strikes.
The blame for the resumption of hostilities lies solely with Hamas. This brutal terrorist organization has steadfastly refused every proposal and deadline they've been presented over the past few weeks, including a bridge proposal to extend the ceasefire beyond Ramadan and Passover, to allow time to negotiate a framework for a permanent ceasefire. Hamas refused this offer.
While Hamas has warned that the Israeli action could endanger the remaining hostages, the UN has on the other hand pressed for the ceasefire to be respected and for the humanitarian aid to continue for Gaza.
I believe that the role of the UN is to do everything to convince the parties, first, for the ceasefire to be fully respected. Second, for humanitarian aid to have access to Gaza in an unimpeded way. And third, for the unconditional release of hostages. And we will not give up on these objectives.
Gulf nations, EU have expressed concern and called for the cessation of renewed hostilities, while the families of Israeli hostages pleaded with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to halt the violence, fearing for the fate of their loved ones. Aarti Rana's report for DD India.